LLC. This is what we call a splatter screen. This is a screen where basically we just roll the paint in any direction, and anywhere we roll the paint at, the screen should show up with no problem whatsoever. We usually do this against white and gray screens to show that how much you're missing from your projector. I said this many times before, without proper technology, without proper screens, you are getting half your projector. Some of you are getting far less than that, and you will be stuck in dark environments. Because again, in dark environments is the only way a gray and white screen will pull. All right, so let's show you some demonstrations from the OLED. We did this already in the dark. Now we're going to do it with the lights on. All right, let's begin. Now our technology has the ability to pull an amazing white level, a fantastic 100% contrast, and brilliant, beautiful colors. We're using my IV-VIII LWU. This is a venue projector at 5,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200. The surface that I have in here, my walls, are actually a light gray. They actually have the ability, by the tone looking at them, and I've been designing gray screen paint for some time, they can match a lot of the gray screen paints on the market right now. And as you can see, you're using our black technology, you're getting more depth, more detail to your image. Something you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money for an expensive projector to try to pick up shades of gray. And even at 5,000 lumens, the gray screen can't see the image. Now, as I said before, some people will actually go with a higher lumen projector, thinking it's going to fix the problem, but you're actually going to wash the screen out even faster. I think I have a customer coming up in a few minutes. He's talking to me on Facebook, and he was asking me about, is this technology better than a white screen? Yes, it's by far. A white screen is the cheapest screen that you can get your hands on, and it's one of the worst screens you want to use for home theater projection. Gray screens give you a little bit of a hiccup, but the problem with the gray screens is, again, they don't have ambient light projection technology. They have to be calibrated on all projectors, and they just don't work. Now see all that detail that pulls out on that black technology versus the gray screen. And it can't maintain the black background. And as I said before, gray and white screens are not ambient light projection technology. They don't have the capability to do it. Now, like I said, we've done this demonstration with the lights out. Now we're doing it with the lights on. Let's see if gray screens have, or white screens have, ambient light projection technology. And this is the reason why when we do our scouts, when we go look around on YouTube, we don't find anyone doing demonstrations such like so, because again, they fake the environments. As you can see, our environment in here is nice and bright. So dark corners, none of that nonsense. See how the neon light doesn't. There you go. Soda contrast demonstration. There's a good test demonstration right there. This is a contrast test. This is what we use for basically calibrating black screens. Wouldn't work on a gray screen. You couldn't use it because the gray screen can't see it. You can't read color. Now they can pick up a slightly higher white level, yes, but so can a white screen. So you're just back to square one. Red screen. Blue screen. So your colors wash up because you can't pick up contrast. Screen is just coming up. You can't pick up any form of contrast. It's very important. That's why I can explain. Contrast is extremely important. This is why I advise when people are doing screen paints to do contrast levels in fully lit environments. Because when you do them in the dark, they're faking it. If your technology can see contrast 100%, and it's real ambient light projection technology, you can do this with no problem. Wouldn't affect your screen. This is what I like about the splatter screens. This is why you got to calibrate. Your colors don't come up correctly on gray and white screens. And you have to be in the dark because if you're in the light, the image is going to wash or fade. So technically, what's happening is when you buy a projector and you get a white screen, you literally just cut your projector in half. That's what you just did. All the bells and whistles that machine is designed to do, you will not see this. You will not pick up contrast. You will not pick up color. You'll be you have ambient light projection. Not going to happen. You're definitely going to be stuck in the dark. And what I like about the splatter screen shows that we don't even have to apply the whole screen. I can just paint it any way direction. Anywhere that roller hits, our screen will pull the image from the projector. And it shows you the difference between our product and a gray screen. Can't see jack. Now the reason why I mentioned the gray screen, because what happens when people buy a white screen, they know this is going to be bad. Some people, when they get it, they don't see anything they bought from their projector. They don't see their investment on that display. And the first thing they do is go to forum sites and someone say, hey, try gray screen. They'll get a gray screen, and guess what? Give them a little bit of a push, but not much. Not on this level. And then they bump into our demonstrations, and they see us doing this, and they think, that's what I want. That's what I need my projector to do. As I explained before, projector mapping, visual displays, do not work on gray and white screens because again you have to have contrast level and you can't pick up contrast level on a screen that doesn't have the capability to do so. So how would projector mapping work on a gray and white screen? It doesn't. Drawn 4K. Dedicated theater rooms, guess what? Black screens are dominant in that section because again, we can pull a 100% contrast level and cancel light at the exact same time. This is how much you're missing from your movies. We're not even in the dark. I'll back it up and I'll show you with the lights out. Keep in mind, if I want to, I can watch Tron with my lights on. Just like a TV. Doesn't make a difference. You still can't see it. It doesn't have the capability to do so. This is why I explained to you that from a person used to develop the gray screen paint, it's an obsolete product. The white screens, you know what white screens are good for? Painting over, that's what they're good for. If you're using a white screen on your 4K or 1080p, even 720p, that's a bad idea. White screens are only good just to paint over. That's what they're fantastic for. Because they're cheap, they don't cost a lot of money, and again, paint over with our technology, and this is what you get. Now, can a gray screen do that? Let's go to power over here. Let's get some bright colors. Can't even pull up the intro video and come up. Let's see how the colors work. Well, there we go. We dominating the colors. Like I said, one of the things I've heard in forum sites when it came to white screens was a white screen or light gray screen will pull higher colors because it'll come out brighter. No. You were told wrong. It's the other way around. You need contrast in order to pick up color. OLED demonstrations. I get so sick and tired of watching these demonstrations on these gray and white screens in the dark. You know, we know why you're in the dark. You're in the dark because you can't see with the lights on. That's why. Now, for anyone who sits there and says, oh, but they're gunmetal tech, well, you don't have gunmetal. You literally don't have it at all, period. We'll show you what gunmetal looks like when we develop the new 57 and gunmetal technology don't have it. Anyway, any gray screen, any dark gray screen, white levels are going to drop. It doesn't just pertain to black screens. It pertains to any surface that's not white. Only a white screen is going to pull 100% white level. So if someone's typed in today that no, my screen no, that's nonsense. I'm sorry. Gee whiz, does anybody crack books on this? And it's freaking on YouTube? Do we crack books? It frustrates me because I said, gee whiz, I hear some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard in my entire life. Like you literally really believe that a charcoal gray screen is going to pull white level equal to a white screen. Whew. Sorry, but it's true. And I'm not saying that people, and generally on YouTube, just the people who bring up these weird, crazy theories behind screen paints and projection screens. Like saying that your windows are open when your blinds are shut, nonsense like that. Or the light at 21 feet is affecting your screen. Or you're in a fully lit environment when clearly you can see that the environment is completely black and dark. One little light in the corner, that's basically about it. Good gracious, if that's the case, I would hate to see what would happen if we stick it in our environment. Now, if the white levels were low on the screen, see those beautiful colors? You wouldn't be to see that. That's why we have demonstrations on our website that show black paint, everyday fabric, and then we have a white surface, and we do color levels on that. So if our technology was coming up super dark, that means it would match the black paint. So there's no way in the world you would be to see that color. It would be virtually impossible. It doesn't bounce back and forth. It has to, either is or it doesn't. That's how it works. Now these are all things we put on the website. We have all this crystal clear for everybody to read. That's why we said read through specifications, very important. And it does say the white levels will drop a tad. We don't hide anything from you. Just like when we develop we get around to developing those of you who have the knockoff King projectors, that stuff will work with y'all projectors at the end of the day, so you know that. But there is going to be a disclaimer in there. This is not going to pull up a 100% contrast level like a black screen. I'm not going to tell you those lies at the end of the day because it's not going to work. All right, let's go pop over here. And what I don't like about when people demonstrate for gray and white screens, they fake like they can pull 100% contrast. You can't see this. You fake as if you can see color. You definitely can't see this. When it comes to black technology, they will show up their white levels. In all demonstrations, it will be displayed. White levels will drop. This is what's going to happen when you have a darker screen, a darker. They're described right on our website. We tell you exactly what's going to happen. We even show you these demonstrations. But a gray screen, on the other hand, they do demonstrations in the dark, trying to give up the illusion that they can pull 100% contrast level, trying to pull up the illusion that they're ambient light projection technology. They don't have that capability. So that's why when we did the light gunmetal, we did demonstrations next to darker screens to show you exactly what you were getting. Now we got customers at the end of the day will sacrifice some of the white levels for the contrast and color and the ability to be able to use the screens in fully lit environments. Like in the next room, I got a $60 ultra short throw at 100 inches and I can watch TV screen. Let me see what's going on here for a minute. My Wi-Fi is acting a little buggy. Are we on Wi-Fi? Let's take, no, we need that. We got 5G running on it. Okay, let's come over to, oh, they have this one right here. We have to do this with lights on. I love this demonstration. It's super dark. I love when we turn the lights on. Naysayers will leave the room as fast as possible. What's wrong? You can't do this? Yeah, because you got a gray screen. That's why you can't do this. Anytime we turn lights on in demonstrations, people leave the room because they don't like to see that. They can't stand watching our demonstrations with lights on. Of course, because you can't do the same thing. You can, but you choose and you can't now. You have that option. You'd be surprised how many calls I get in a day for people who have gray screens that want to fix the problem. They want to get rid of them. They want to be able to do this. Mind you, in this demonstration has to be done in a fully lit environment. That background must remain black at all times. That's how it's done. This is when you have technology that can see a 100% contrast level and beautiful color. All right, we'll give you an option. We'll take the lights out. Right now, lights on is not helping you, so let's give you an option. We'll take the lights out now. Give you a chance to fight. So as you can see, even with the lights out, the gray screen won't work. So that's why it's a bad idea, number one, to upgrade your white screen with a gray screen. And this is why you're only getting half a projector. So when I go pop on YouTube tomorrow to go search and see how many people are doing demonstrations on our level, Yeah, I can see that one coming. Every last one's going to be sitting in dark environments. No real contrast levels, no color pattern test, nothing. Oh, gee, where's Louise? There's a lot of screen missing. Where is the contrast? I could imagine these screens are going to be 168 inch, 235.1s. Somebody said, why didn't you leave them the color that they are now? This is why we don't leave them the color they are now. We can't use the screen. We'll turn the lights on and wash this out. Contrast test. So that Sony pops up. So this right here is a contrast test. This is going to show black levels only. If the gray screen has the capability of seeing the contrast level, it'll pick up. If it doesn't, it won't see anything. This should be done with the lights on or off. Or actually, especially